welcome to podcast 6 on our channel. Today we're going to be doing conspiracy theories. Just before we get started though, thank you for the support on the bloopers episode 1. I know it was a bit delayed, but you guys still really loved it. And
thank you.
Thank you, yeah. I've seen a lot of you constantly comment on all our videos, appreciate it. But yeah, conspiracy theories.
Shout out to the loyal fans.
We'll start off with the moon landing. Oh yeah, Brad.
Right.
Yeah, we'll start off with the moon landing. Let's start big. So,
Okay.
I'm gonna say I think it's fake to start with.
Fake.
Put that out there.
I'm gonna say I couldn't care less because
mean-
I couldn't.
But like, there is a lot of reasons why they'd fake it.
Yeah, because they wanted to beat Russia and that, didn't they?
Yeah.
And well, I mean, actually, for every theory we say, if you guys want to leave a comment putting your like view on it, then that'd be good. I just want to see what everyone thinks, but I reckon they'd fake it because, like, I mean, the biggest evidence is like that. You know, like, have you seen like The Rock? People think it's a prop because it's like it's got that C on it or something.
And there was like the flag moving with the wind.
Yeah, the flag like waving in the winds when there's no atmosphere. Well, no, there's atmosphere on the moon, just isn't wind.
No, but there's fake it. Why would they?
What?
Why would they?
Well, they wanted to beat Russia.
They're in a space race against like Russia.
Yeah, I know that. No, I'm not fucking autistic.
So that's why they fake it, isn't it?
Okay,
You kind of answered your own question.
But
there.
like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, whatever.
Just shut up. Just shut up. Okay. But like, and like the.
I mean, we're never really
footprints
gonna
and
find
stuff.
out. I would say.
Yeah, no. I don't know if they're actually alive, but even if they were, they wouldn't admit it was fake. Like.
I don't think Neil Armstrong's alive anymore.
No. Okay, so. Like, yeah, they wouldn't admit it's fake even if they were alive, because then, I don't know, it looked bad because they held it back all this time.
And they probably got a deal with like NASA or something.
Yeah. So,
Even if it was fake.
chances are, I mean, I don't really know how to argue for the other side, because personally I don't see it, but, just make sure you leave your comments below and say your opinion. I'd love to hear it. But
Indeed.
we'll move on to the next theory, which we'll talk about. Oh, okay, we'll talk about more air travel related things. We'll talk about Malaysia flight MH370, which is
What happened to that?
it was the plane that went missing and they never found.
He just vanished.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like without anything.
I don't know if they recovered the black box, which is like where all the communications are stored and that.
Have they found where the plane's gone or anything yet?
They found
No,
pieces. They found like
no.
the rudder of the plane and stuff like, and the part of the wings. But people most likely think it's crashed in the sea. I can't remember which sea it was, but.
Wait, how long ago did it crash?
Probably Pacific.
It was
Everything crashes elsewhere.
years ago. How old is it? Like
How many?
2 years ago, I think.
2. Are they still looking for it? I'm guessing.
Yeah, they've got an ongoing.
Surely they would have
investigation.
found it by now.
Mm.
But to be fair, do you know Madeleine McCann, that girl that went missing?
Yeah.
They still haven't found her. Oh, that's another conspiracy theory, to be fair, because some people think that her parents killed her.
Yeah.
Which is because like.
They're hiding her in a basement.
Well, no, because like every time in the interview, and they're really like suspicious.
Oh yeah,
And, like-
especially the dad. He's like proper like.
Yeah, and in like the documentary about it, they don't seem like sad at all.
Yeah.
And like I'm guessing they've made money from it. But they're also, I think they're paying for people to still be looking for us. So it's, I don't know.
Are they?
Debatable. But like, how long ago was it? She went missing like 10 years ago.
Yeah, no. I know
There's
this
no way
sounds
she's
mean,
gonna
but
be found
like, if you haven't found her in
There's no
10 years, you're not gonna find
Yeah.
her.
Yeah, like, if you haven't found after, like, a year, and the
I know it
chances
sounds
are-
horrible, but like,
Yeah.
I'd almost say like just give up searching. It sounds really bad.
Oh, yeah,
but
it's 10 years. Like,
10
she's not going to be
years.
alive anymore, is she?
Well, yeah, pretty
Like-
much.
The odds of it being alive now are really slim. So.
Yeah. I mean, it's sad, but the way
Yeah.
the world works.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know, I feel like most people who go missing just never seen again.
Yeah,
I
for
like
most time they've been, like,
pets as well.
killed or something.
Apparently, this was some kind of like anonymous survey, but more people, if they found like a missing pet, they keep it to themselves and give it back to the owner. I
Wait,
feel
what,
like
they keep it themselves? Why
yeah,
would they do
it's
that?
like an anonymous thing, so they don't get like arrested or something. But apparently, like if you find like a missing pet and you see like like the poster and then you match it up and that, they keep
Yeah.
it to themselves instead of giving
Why?
it back.
Just so they can have their own pet.
I don't know, but like I thought, why would you do that? Like, think how bad the other people must feel thinking they've lost their dog and it's died or something. But no,
Big
just
Steve's just stolen it.
just Mary down the road nicked it.
Classic Mary.
Classic.
When it Margaret,
I
everything's
don't know.
Margaret.
Margaret.
Oh, Karen.
Yeah, can you just imagine Margaret being that one
That old
lady
woman.
that doesn't
That old lady
stop
down the
gardening
road.
in the front
Oh, she
garden?
waters her plants. Oh, she cuts her grass.
Yeah,
She cuts her grass with
that
tweezers.
person.
Okay, a bit off topic, but the Bermuda Triangle is.
I don't
know. I feel
Is that the one where everyone just
that's
goes
the
missing
one
if they go
near
it?
America. Like loads of ships and planes go missing. I don't know. I definitely don't think it's
How many
coincidence.
cases have there been?
There's
like-
been loads,
I mean,
especially
has there
like
been, like,
ships,
loads?
like ships especially.
But where would they go? This is creepy.
I feel like ships, they probably get caught in like a whirlpool or something and just get pulled down. I
Yeah,
don't get
probably.
how a whirlpool could pull down like a whole like tanker ship. It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's one of life's mysteries, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, there's conspiracy theories are interesting because I don't know, you can just tell kind of like I don't know what I'm trying to get at here, but like I feel like I could see the other side of the argument if they give a decent argument for it.
It's just the thing that I don't believe most of them is like the photos. If they've got like photo footage, the photos are always terrible. Like the quality's really
Yeah.
bad. Like whenever they see Bigfoot sightings, the
Oh
photos
yeah,
are
it's
always
like the
awful.
world's worst quality.
Yeah, and like it'd be so much easier to get a good photos and shit.
And like, remember, though it's kind of local, was it like Jennifer Lawrence or something? That girl who went missing in New York. All that,
Daniel,
yeah, all like the footage is so
Who are all
bad
these
quality.
people? How do you guys know all this stuff? Do you guys like
It's
watch
on the
or
news,
something?
isn't it? Like, I don't really watch the news, but
really didn't watch the news.
does he not
I
even
mean,
know
to be
what
fair,
the news
either.
is?
Who does? Who does watch the news?
To be fair,
I don't.
leave a
anymore.
comment below if you watch the news.
You just read it when you're meant to be reading for
Yeah,
news on your iPad.
inform
but
when
you
you
don't have any-
inform
yeah,
when Miss Duffy says read the
when
news.
Miss makes you.
Yeah,
If
but,
anyone from America forms like before you go to your lessons, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know,
Do they call
registration
it
is how they call it, I don't know.
roll call? I feel like that's.
Roll call.
I'm pretty sure that's. I don't
What's
know.
that?
I'm pretty sure that's
Registration.
form. Or
Roll
registration.
call.
I feel like that's what. I feel like I just offended a bunch of people.
Yeah, Americans probably call it like
Yes.
something random. But...
I mean. Oh, this podcast has just gone very downhill. It was meant to be conspiracy theories, but now we're just talking about
Who
anything.
even knows what it's about? We're talking about the news.
Oh, did
Hey,
you
we
see
talking about
Mary
Margaret
Ann
down
in
the road.
news?
We're talking about Margaret down the road.
Yeah, that
Who
Margaret,
cuts her grass with tweezers.
who's always in the front garden doing gardening.
So I think
Yeah.
if for those who couldn't tell, we're not doing conspiracy theories anymore. We're just chatting. Which you guys said you like
That's the
this
whole
kind
point
of
of a
stuff,
podcast.
so. But
What you
well,
said?
everyone in the comments of that video put I prefer the more mess about ones. So I mean,
Exactly. I mean, who even knows where this one's going?
You're getting what you asked for, you little
Yeah.
bitch.
whoa,
Oh, chill out.
chill out.
We're not getting
chill
monetized now.
out.
God damn it.
God damn it.
No, we're using our fans.
No, we're giving the people what they want, you know.
Also
Yeah.
an announcement for 50
No, we're doing
subscribers.
fair trade. We're doing fair
Oh,
trade.
fair
We're
trade.
doing fair trade right now.
A big announcement. I know PewDiePie's now at 80 million, but we're at 50. Shut up.
Let's go. 50
With
subscribers.
50 subscribers,
We're
we're going
pretty
to be
much world
doing
famous.
Oh, actually,
a special
wait, is this our,
podcast.
is
Yeah.
this
We're
our
almost-
50
no,
subscriber
we're-
special?
No, that's the
this
next.
isn't.
We're on like 40
Well.
or something, I don't know.
So for 50 subscribers, we're going to be doing
Don't
a
make a
no
video
cut
called 50
podcast.
subscriber special because that's
Don't
just
put it in the
like,
title.
Yeah.
But,
It'll
like,
be
But when we get to
Yes,
50,
it deserves a mention in the video.
yeah.
Yeah,
When we get
it'll
to 50,
be-
we will. We'll
It'll
do
be a
like
no
no
cut
cut.
special.
Shave our pubes.
Oh my god.
I swear that was if it gets 200,000 likes, you do that. I mean, it's pretty close. Only like 199,000 more, and you're
Yeah.
almost there.
Yeah.
But
But,
yeah, 50 subscribers, it'll be a no cut podcast, so every
Oh,
blooper
God.
will be in there.
That's gonna be a long one.
It'll take
That
Wait,
would be
which
the
one?
biggest.
The 50 special.
50 subscribers.
Yeah, that'll be the
special.
biggest mess ever. What,
Yeah,
that'll be,
it
like,
will.
It's gonna be a right shit show.
Especially if Millsy's playing NBA.
Oh yeah.
I'll make
Love
sure I'm playing it for that.
do. Yes.
Oh yeah, I saw lots
that's
of people putting.
That's gotta be the funniest. That's
best
gotta be the funniest moment.
Hey,
Yeah,
nah, go on the blue. If you're bored right now, go
Go
off
on the
this
blue.
video and go on the bloopers, the last clip.
And skip
You
to
won't
like the
regret it.
70th minute. It's the funniest thing.
Yeah,
That's gotta
it
be
was
the funniest thing that's happened in all the
1748 from what I remember.
Something like that.
Lots
yeah.
of you already seen it, but it was. Yeah,
Yeah,
podcast
it was good.
cuts but tend to be very loud with certain persons
Yeah, all
party.
Millsy's mic just being broken. Oh, everyone going for a
broken.
sandwich.
From the Overwatch podcast.
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't understand
It was
how
like
much we had
10
to
minutes of
cut
us just
out.
going for a sandwich. Everyone's going for a sandwich.
Oh,
and,
no,
like,
that was the first podcast.
Was it?
Second
Oh, yeah,
one
when
was
everyone's
when
like,
Millsy's
yeah.
mic was
I remember, yeah.
broken.
Oh god, yeah. He was like,
I had
oh,
to
what's
cut
wrong
so
with
much
me?
footage out.
Yeah. Yeah, shout out to Jack for putting in all the effort, you know. Can we get a... Actually, we've already done a well done
You
Jack
ask
in the
this
comments.
every video.
I ask
It's
it every... Yeah, because Jack deserves
Love.
credit, you know.
Oh,
Shout out to
V-Bucks.
Brad for being a lad.
Brad, he was going to be on this podcast, but couldn't come
Technical
on today.
difficulties came up, so...
You can come on another
What actually
one.
happened?
I just wasn't
his
allowed on.
mum thought he couldn't come on the PS4. But
Oh.
yeah, shout out to
Oh.
Brad watching all the podcasts. You know. If you want to be on the next one, just hook me up. You know.
Hook me up. Well, I
On
mean,
what
this
side?
podcast has gone downhill, but I mean,
I think it's gone uphill personally.
uphill. I feel, is that a phrase? Like, downhill's a phrase, but I feel like
Uphill.
uphill isn't. Is that just me? I swear it isn't.
I'm not sure. I'll ask my English teacher.
Oh yeah, nice one. So we're gonna do stories now. Oh wait, no, wait. 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna do some stories now. I think. Who wants to go first?
Story time.
Story time.
I'll go first.
Okay.
So this was back in what year is it? Reception. Yes, I was about 4 or 5. Said I mind. And I was a weird kid basically. And do you know those like thin magnets you get? Those like thin black ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like messing around with them, and I put it in my mouth, and then I fucking swallowed it. And then
Why would
I was
you
like,
ever-
Mum, and I was like, Mum, I've swallowed a magnet, and she was like, oh, okay. And then I went to the doctor to get an X-ray. There was a fucking magnet in my stomach, just like floating around there. And then
Did you shit it out or something? Like, how did that?
oh yeah, we'll get to that bit.
Oh,
but,
okay, so
Yeah.
And then it's, my mum was telling the teacher, like, oh, he can't get near any metal objects because I'm like, his stomach will not fly towards it. I mean, I shouldn't have even gone to school. That's a bit, like, dangerous, if you ask me, but, you know.
Like, imagine you just cutting scissors, and then you just banging it towards you, just cut you.
Nah, someone's doing heads and tails, and it just goes. The toy just goes flying towards Noah.
Yeah, but anyway, yeah. So I went to school for a few days, and then after that, I had a massive dump. It fell out in there. And it took about 4 days to digest. It was in my stomach for about 4 days.
Jesus
Would blood stick to it?
I can't actually remember. Maybe it did. But yeah, so most people would have flushed it down the toilet. But my dad thought, alright, well, we'll fish it out. And someone got it out again. He used like a stick to sort of fish it out. And I've still got the magnet today.
Oh. That's been in your ass. Okay, nice.
Yeah,
one.
it's been in my stomach, it's been in my liver, and it's been out my ass. If you wanna, that's a collector's item now. I've still got it in my room.
You could sell that for like $1,000.
And
that's a lot of V-Bucks.
Do you guys want to hear? I mean, this one isn't a funny one, but it's like a stupid one. It's just a story that's a bit. It's just a story.
Okay.
Alright,
go ahead.
Let's hear it.
So, I might go quiet in areas just to warn you because you know the gameplay is key. But apart from that, so me and my friend, we were years 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, so basically we were playing out, yeah. So we made like a treehouse thing.
Yeah.
And then my friend was like, "Oh, we should make a zip wire from here to here."
Oh, no.
And then he got this massive ton of like rope, strung it from one branch of the tree all the way to like his washing line place.
His washing line.
So,
Jesus.
yeah. So we had this like plank of wood to like use with it, but my friend normally goes first and like experiments and stuff like this because we're fucking retards, and he always ends up getting hurt and stuff.
Yeah.
And so he made me go first.
Yeah.
And so I got a plank of wood, climbed up the tree, put it on each side, put my hands on each side of the rope with the plank of wood on top.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then what was it? Oh yeah, and then I got like a shit ton of rope burn, and you could see my bone through the burn.
Oh my
okay,
god.
Yeah. And then I had my hand under the like a massive bag of frozen peas on my hand for like 2 hours.
Did your friend get told off or something?
Yeah, like how would that ever work?
Nah, I didn't get told off. Everyone's like, "Holy shit, Jacob,
you're sick. You're so cool."
Nah, I've still got the mark today. I've still got a burn on my hand.
A permanent scar.
Jeez.
Yeah.
But like, why would you ever think that's a good idea?
I'll show you at school.
Alright. But like, how would that ever work?
I don't know, but my friend did it after, and he did it perfectly fine.
Wait, so after you've nearly killed yourself, your friend decided to do it? Oh, that's a good idea.
Yep.
I wouldn't say he nearly killed himself, but...
Well, a bit exaggerated, but you get the point.
Yeah.
Why?
Live life on the edge, you know.
Yep, exactly. Don't do that, because
don't try that.
I don't want to be
kids.
responsible for any casualties.
Yeah. Podcast players told me to swing on the zip line. Now I've broken my arm in 50 different places.
Oh, that is pretty not epic.
Alright, Jack, have you got a story?
Sorry about that.
Not really. Not one that's appropriate for our audience range.
Nothing's funny ever happened.
Noah, do you think it's appropriate to do the Millthorpe Open Day story? Is that not appropriate?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, is it that one?
Nah, that's too embarrassing. Nah, it's too bad.
Nah, do
too
it.
Bad. No, it's too bad.
I was in it as well, so I can help.
Well, okay, fine. I don't care.
Alright.
Don't judge me for this. I really hope.
I already know what
Imagine
happened.
she finds this channel. I swear to God.
Iris, if you're watching, please date me.
Turn it off. Shut up, Noah. She's probably in uni now.
Iris, if you're watching, stop watching.
Stop right now. Not that I was in my year either. Don't
If
get
you're
confused.
watching, you can just carry on watching.
Just yeah. Okay, right. Basically, so it was like this open day for like going to secondary school.
Yeah.
And we're like getting told by this like year 11, and this teacher.
This
And I think-
rather attractive year 11, might I add.
Yeah, I just had that, and then
I was here, by the way. I was there as well.
who were you sat next to, Noah? You were sat next to someone.
Probably
Can't
Matty
remember.
Burrows. Shout out to him.
Yeah, and then I was sat on my own. Well, not technically, but sat next to her, and I swear I had the longest stiffy ever. It was like a
He
day.
went
It was
stiffy,
like, well, stiffy mode, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, we should have probably put an age warning on that, but
Oh yeah.
if you
you're
don't know
watching
what
with your
that
parents
is,
for some reason. Basically,
it's
Jack
big
was
in-
attracted to this rather good-looking girl.
yeah. She was
Oh god.
like, fucking hell.
She must have been year 11, and we were going into year 7.
So we were
So-
like year 6 at the time, basically.
Yeah. And then yeah, she was pretty fit, but Jesus, yeah.
See, I said it
Wow.
wouldn't be a good story to tell, but I mean,
Yeah, I think
that's
I think your audience are judging you right now. Like, we all think you're
Probably.
weirdos.
Yeah. I mean, anyone else have any stories or?
Then.
I shat myself once.
Nice one.
Okay.
Best story yet.
When was it? Like last week or what?
No, oh my
Yesterday.
God. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
nah, I just,
Oh,
I'm,
yeah, it
I'm
was okay.
pooing myself, like, right now.
Oh no.
Who isn't?
I know, right?
When was it then?
I could
Like,
just feel it coming, it's just, like, peeling through.
did you
Oh.
follow through or something? Oh.
Wait,
No,
when
I'm only
was
joking.
this?
Nah, like, the last time I probably shat myself was probably when I was about 4, 5.
In reception, and it was a bit of a dumbass reception because someone imagined
Yeah.
that. But I shat myself in reception because we're having lunch and I really needed a dump. And like I put my hand,
Wait,
I put my hand up. I was waiting for ages for a delay to come, and they were ignoring me.
Yeah, no,
And,
in reception, it was like you had to ask to go to the loo.
To leave to the toilet, yeah. And then
oh, nah.
I took a risk and it backfired.
Wait, nah, Noah, wait, and Jack, wait, I swear down. Did you guys go to nursery? I swear down.
Yeah,
we didn't go
I
to
think everyone did.
Oh, yeah. Alright, so I swear down, the teachers there wiped your ass and stuff.
What the fuck?
They did actually.
I
Yeah,
swear
they did.
down.
They actually.
I
That
did
is
at mine,
grim.
actually.
swear down.
Yeah.
That is actually grim.
I swear
Well,
down.
no, wait, is your saying you wiped your own ass at 2 years old?
I just don't remember going to the toilet nursery, to be honest. I mean, I just held it in. Got my mum to do
Yeah,
it.
I got my. Yeah.
I mean, your mum did it, obviously, but like,
Yeah.
nursery people, that is pretty gross.
It's not though.
Yeah.
Well, okay, actually, kind of
It
is.
is a bit. It is a little bit. Just a random, like,
But
4-year-old woman.
I wasn't exactly gonna do it by myself, was I? I wasn't just gonna.
Yeah, true.
The thing is, the doors at nursery, it was so weird. I wonder if Avery remembers this if she's watching. But the toilets were right next to the like where we ate, right? But they weren't even
Oh,
full
no.
doors. It was like the doors that have the bit underneath and the bit on top, like missing. Right next to
Oh,
where
wow.
we were eating. It was
So you
weird.
see people wiping their asses while you're
Yeah.
eating lunch. Oh,
And it stank at the dinner like the table sometimes. If someone did a right shit in it.
Giving
It
man
stank
shite.
when we were eating our like toast and fruit.
Jam on toast.
Yeah.
Nah, nursery was good. I miss nursery. That was
Yeah.
like the best time.
Reception was sick. Remember we had that like play set that changed every like term.
Yeah, the one outside. Good time.
And then every time it was like the airport, everyone just used to throw the planes at each other. Like
So reception didn't even learn anything. It was just games all
nah,
day.
we learned the alphabet, which is apparently
Yeah.
wrong because apparently the alphabet is not A, B, K, D.
D, F, G. But I remember I was well impressed by like, the kids who could count to 100.
Yeah, I
They were
know.
proper sick. Like that was unheard of to me, you know.
I remember, like, this is later on in school, but remember when we got banned from playing football and TIG?
Oh my god! Every
That was
fun
so-
activity we had would get banned, like football, TIG, bulldog, match attacks,
Or
anything.
remember-
Anything we found
yeah.
fun would just get banned.
I love how we were
Match
banned from match
attacks.
attacks,
Match attacks.
but there
match
was
attacks were the
there
thing.
was the World Cup sticker club.
They were the best.
Like,
Oh, yeah, the
what was
World
the
Cup sticker.
point?
They had the World Cup sticker club, but
But-
but match attacks were banned.
I know.
Literally the same thing, just World Cup instead of Premier League. You know. Oh, really? You've had an interesting experience with match attacks? Would
Oh,
you like
yeah,
to share?
I haven't heard this one. Go on.
Oh, it's a good one.
When I was in, what was it? It was like years 2. So I basically everyone was dealing match attacks because you know what we do.
Dealing.
Dealing.
Yeah.
I love that.
And you know how you have the match attacks books that like store
Oh
cards.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have one of them.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, same. Yeah, but basically this guy had it, but this guy had 100 club hazard like on show, just
Going
like
off.
it was, like a few centimeters just away from my hand, and then I just like slowly just slid my hand in and just nicked it.
Did you get away with it?
Yeah, like, did he find
What?
out? Like,
Did you
did
find
he
out?
notice you nicked it?
What?
Nah,
Wait, he never noticed he'd lost 100 clubs.
nah.
Gee.
100 clubs? How would you
I
not
mean,
know
I
that?
swear
100
down,
clubs?
he was looking for it a bit, but yeah, I kept it.
Nah, if
No, but
I
this guy
lost
was
that,
alright,
I'd
dude.
be like,
This guy literally had all the match attacks there probably was.
No, but getting 100 club Harry Kane was the highlight of my life, I'm just saying. Like,
nah,
100
if I
club
lost
Harry
that
Kane.
card, I would put the school on lockdown to find it.
I would search every single. I would get security searching everyone to find that.
I'd get just the FBI to
also,
come in and...
I got another story with match attacks.
Yeah, this is the one I thought you were going to say.
So basically, me and my mum went on a shop to Tesco's. Yeah.
Oh, God. I know where this is
And
going.
we were just shopping for food and stuff. But by the way, I was a lot younger when this happened.
Okay.
But
I know that, Ian.
so we came past where the match attacks are like stored on like the racks and stuff.
Oh, don't say
So
you
I
nicked them.
saw. I saw them £2 ones that are like pretty big, you know, that store like
Yeah.
2 decent cards in. Yeah, I nicked
Yeah.
one of them.
Oh,
I
man.
nicked one.
Oh.
I literally
You
nicked
like put
one.
it in your pocket so you know.
Yeah, I put it in my
Oh.
pocket. But then my mum found out because when I got home, it just slipped out my pocket.
Oh,
my
wow.
God. What did she
But she
say?
didn't do anything. Nah, she did. She was just a bit disappointed, but that was all it.
I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed.
Yeah, just
My mum
disappointed in
used
you.
to say that, like, if I did something,
hate
she's
when they
like,
say that.
I was like, why are you always angry at me? And she's like, I'm not angry, I'm just
I'm
disappointed.
just disappointed. Like, yeah. And the family disappointed.
But I know you're not, you just hate me because I stole a Twix. I stole a Twix, actually.
Wait,
And
you
I stole
from where?
on, no, you know in the primary school, there was that chemist that sell them bag of sweets. Which made no
Oh, yeah.
sense. The doctors is where you go to get healthy. And they were selling
Yeah, I know. They
sweets.
sold like Mawams and all that.
Right,
and
okay.
lollipops.
I stole one of the, you know when the first did the £1 bags? Yeah.
Yeah,
It was when I was walking with like you, Will and George, right?
yeah.
So, you all went out the shop and I slipped one into my pocket and
Oh
nicked
my
it.
God.
Because
Wait,
my mum
Just
said
like
that.
smoothly when they weren't looking. Or...
Yeah. Well, it was like under the counter, so I just slipped it in my pocket.
Oh my God. Wait, so did your mum find out then or what?
No. I was just. I'm
She
such-
still don't know to this day.
No.
If she's watching this, then you're screwed, yeah.
Yeah, mission failed again that time. Well, it's kind of my mum's fault. She said I'm not giving you £1. So I was
So you
like,
just nicked it.
so I nicked it.
I've never actually shoplifted anything. Like, is that weird or is that just normal?
Is-
or what?
That's a bit
Wait,
weird. I'm
you've
pretty sure
never done
everyone's
what?
at least done something.
You never nicked
Actually,
anything.
I've never shoplifted anything though. No.
Oh, what?
I guess I'm not
Ah.
living.
As long
Like,
as
are
the
you even living
FBI
if you haven't
don't watch
forged your
this.
parents' signature? Do you know when you have to sign your planner?
Yeah, I did
I think
that. I
everyone's
do that
had
all
to
the
take their
time.
parents' signature at least
I've
once.
done it like twice.
Hmm.
And my parents is quite easy to replicate, so.
Mine
everyone's
isn't. I've done it
Oh,
before.
mine is literally just, my mum's is just an M with a flick at the end.
Oh, wow.
I'm not even joking, it's
No,
so
do you-
easy.
No, do you know what my mum's signature's like? That like squiggle.
Oh, is it like the really like complicated squiggle?
Yeah. And I don't get how I'm meant to copy that, but
I think that's why she did it. Just
Sorted
hit it.
Okay.
It's fair, Miss doesn't even know, like, she doesn't even look at it. She's like,
yeah, she
notices
just
it
writes
and
a
then-
plan. She doesn't look at anything.
Does anyone else got any stories, or are we gonna end it off today?
I think we could call it there. It's been this one's been long to be fair.
Yeah, actually. Because at the start we were like,
To be
oh, I
fair,
don't
we're
know if we're gonna even get like
We're gonna
5
figure
minutes out
like
of
5
this.
minutes out of this. Yeah, but the stories.
And I reckon it's like 20 minutes.
I reckon we got 7. I'm gonna say 17 minutes.
Okay.
What are you guessing? What are you guessing, Lizzie?
Ooh.
I'm gonna say about 21.
21.
21.
Okay, well,
Right,
thank you for the
thanks for
continued
watching.
support, guys. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, turn notifications
Wait, no,
on. Try
you
and get
want
us to 50
2K?
subscribers.
I will be. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Like the video. Like the video.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't you dare forget to hit the notification bell, otherwise,
If you forget,
I
then you're a bit of a
will.
loser.
I will steal your 5-year-old match tags bag. Like, I'm not even joking.
Neither will
Like,
rob your
I've got
backpack.
experience of stealing match tags, okay?
Okay,
So
we
you
stretch
don't
this
want to
video out
mess
enough.
with me, I'm best in the business.
We stretch
Alright,
this
thanks for watching,
video
bye.
out. See you, bye.
Alright, see ya.